Hey everybody, just wanted to show off my latest acquisition. I've got a new Spy Hunter arcade game here today. Just got it in Friday, and this specimen happens to be fully restored. The artwork is in excellent shape. It's got a the monitor's been completely redone, new tube, new capacitors. It's got a new power supply, new control panel overlay. Excellent looking machine. And I remember this game back in the day in the arcade, and I remember playing it, having so much fun with it. It was always a relatively difficult game to play. It took quite a few quarters to kind of figure it out and get used to how it works, and you know how you're supposed to manage the gas pedal and the gear shift to keep from crashing. And yeah, but it was always addictive, you know, because you had all these different weapons, and you had this really neat control panel here with you know, all these different firing mechanisms. You had smoke screens, missiles, and oil slicks, and machine guns, all controlled by this steering wheel here, in addition to your gear shift and pedal. And you can't really duplicate this kind of experience in MAME, so that's what makes this cabinet so special. I don't know if I'd say that it was rare, but does seem to be a very popular game. I think one of the reasons for that is that it really is so fun to play because it doesn't get boring. To me, the patterns seem to change every time I play it. It doesn't seem like it follows, like many of these old school games, they follow a very set pattern, predictable pattern. In this case, it doesn't. Maybe there's some things that stay the same, but for the most part, it seems like every game experience is a little bit different to some degree. So it just never really gets boring, you know? And I think that's part of the attraction to it. And you also have, like a lot of these classic games, you have the cabinet gives you an experience, right? You have these really nice speakers up here. You have this music that plays. You have these custom controls. You have the screen, which is deep set back into the cabinet here. And you're just kind of enveloped into an experience. You have these lights that light up on the dash, you know, depending on, you know, what weapons that you have active. And that just really makes it cool. But, you know, these games, it was not easy. It was designed to take your quarters. So, but when you have it on free play like I do, and you can play it all you want, it doesn't take long to get good. But it took me a couple days, but I'm still not great at it yet. I'm getting better. The game is very heavy. Now, of course, all these old arcade games are heavy, but this one is exceptionally heavy. I think most of the MCR games are. Like Satan's Hollow or Tron. I do have a Satan's Hollow over there, which is also wide, like this one. You can look at this and see how wide it is. That's a very wide, deep game. Most of my other games are a little bit more narrow than that, except the Satan's Hollow. So, huge game, not easy to get in here. Be mindful if you buy one of these. Bring a friend, bring a couple buddies, because it is not your typical arcade game. It's a heavy sucker. Yeah, so at some point, I'm probably going to post a gameplay video. But for now, I'll sign off. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and keep watching. Thank you.